We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this battle between division rivals from the AFC North. The home team squares off against the visiting team. And let's go to the field for the coin toss. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Mackey brings it the kickoff.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 27.
Short kickoff. From the 20. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
On the return.
It's a first and 10.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Hughes, the deep man. He gets the count. Fakes the handoff. Throws on the move. Flanagan with the tackle.
Robinson.
The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw by Hodges.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Drops back. With the throw. And it's complete. Morgan records the tackle at the 49. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
49-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. On the ground. Action. Goes to the end zone. And the deep pass incomplete. Nothing doing, and it's second down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hughes, the lone setback. On the carry. Great fake. Closing in. He can't get away.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second. But you got to get.
Gets the call. Setting up play action. Long throw. He's got it. He dives. Touchdown.
I tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
Set. Hut. 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 And here's a kick. No, it's a fake. What's the tackle? The conversion is good. Trying to catch him in a position. They'll try here's the onside kick from the 33. They took a chance and with a terrific recovery.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Set. Hut. 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 Cross play to the right, running with a lot of room in front. And he goes out of bounds. At the 48. That was the perfect call.
Yeah, the way calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
First and 10.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Hut. Hut. Hand off to the tailback. Whitehead with the stop.
The ball
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
Second and 8.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. Didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
It's the toss to the running with a lot of room in front. Can't wrap him up. The 30, the 20, the 10. He dives. Touchdown.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
pressure. Sack. They don't get the 2 points. Williams gets the team ready to try to recover this one. Here it is from the 34.
With this guy in the lead early in the game, you got to make sure you stay focused. If you let your guard down, even for a minute, it could open the door for the other team to get right back in this thing.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set. Dropping back to pass on first down. Fires this one deep. It's caught. Breaking through. The 10. And he goes out of bounds. At the 11.
On the reception.
You can sometimes catch the defense when you throw down the field on first down. And that time, it worked to perfection.
They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
11-yard line.
They've had some big plays that have resulted in touchdowns, but this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Hands it off. Touchdown.
Watch this. The end widens out for his pass rush. And the tackle fights him upfield like he's pass protecting. While he's going past him, back gets a handoff, finds a lane, and heads right to the goal line.
Set. Misdirection. The 2-point try is no good. This one is high in the air, but for not much distance. This one is handled by Mason.
You know, they need to get this game under control, or it's going to be a long, long day.
They'll start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Looking for the run with all those linebackers. Vincent is there for the tackle at the 30. They wind up in reverse that time. Good push in the middle of the line.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are.
Second
If the
and
defense
13.
gets that much
Ball on the
penetration,
30-yard
they're going to go backward.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Number 39 is there on the side at the 30-yard line.
No gain
Picks up
on
the
the
middle,
play.
picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Pressure coming. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
will come in now to punt it away. Bolden back to return. From the 48-yard line.
20
After return, he's brought down at the 42.
9 yards. They'll
First
start
and
the
10.
drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Runs through the tackle. The 20. The 10. Taken down inside the 5.
He just overran the play. Watch it right here. He's lunging. He's off balance. Ball carrier breaks free, and he picks up the first down.
Set. And here's the kick. No, it's a fake. Pressure, and he gets in there. Touchdown.
Look at this. I mean, the defense has to be looking for the quarterback to take off when it's this close to the end zone. And when he did, they just didn't swarm to the ball like they had to. And he ended up with a touchdown.
Set. Oh, it's a fake. Steps up into the pocket. Surveys the field. Sack. They failed to get the 2 points. Williams is just about ready to kick this one away. Low line drive. This one is taken by Robinson. They force a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
Robinson on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the 4th round. McFarland bowls him down behind the line.
On the run.
And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Set. Hut. 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 Dropping back. Closing in. Nixon uses his speed to get the quarterback.
He's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
7 defensive backs in on this one. White, 28. Under pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete.
Good defense and 3 and out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Three plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Trying to catch a defense napping. Fake the run and look to send
First
it
and
deep.
10.
Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front on the ground. Setting up play action. They'll run this one. Craig makes the stop at the 48. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
The Panthers line up at a 4-3. Play action. Good protection. He held on to it too long.
In those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long.
36 yard line.
Set. Hut. 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 Keeps his feet moving. Douglas makes the tackle at the 47. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
Touchback.
A smart coach would call this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. Defensive tackle surge through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 21. Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. The long pass over the middle. What a catch. The receiver breaks free. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seams.
Douglas comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
And it's a short kickoff. This one is handled by Franklin. Flips the tackle.
They're really taking control of this thing as they head back out on offense. The defensive coordinator was going over some things with his guys on the sideline. Maybe they made some adjustments that are going to slow them down. Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play.
Nickel back. Steps up. He surveys the field. This pass is incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, and he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. He gets the counter. Fakes the handoff. Steps up. This one. Jackson records the stop at the 46-yard line.
9 yards
Additional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
Third on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The visiting team call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Third and 46-yard line is the spot they have to get to convert on this third down play. The Panthers come out of nickel package. Here they come. Pressure coming. Wrapped up. They really put themselves in the hole with that sack.
I'll tell you, there isn't anything you can say to the coach to make them understand how you lose that much yardage. That is inexcusable.
Robinson is back to receive this kick. Fair catch.
There is danger of this one being over by halftime. This is where they really need to put it together and get back into this thing. This is a good defense to call.
First
Ball on
and
their
10.
own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Hands off to the tailback. Thomas is there on the stop at the 21-yard line. Nice to paddle his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
This is a good one to call.
Second and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The visiting team with a four-man front. They reached him just as he was throwing.
Brady's pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end of the line or a back that can help them out with protection.
They come out in a dime package. Pressure, throwing.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle in that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. They down the ball at the 33.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Punched it away. Number 53 created problems in the backfield on that play.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Direction. Whitehead record stop at the 34.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Gain of 3. Can't get from behind. Thomas is the guy who's there to bring him down.
Ball carrier.
Ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. A high kick. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
Give this one a shot.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The visiting team come out of the 46. He takes the delayed handoff. Number 52 comes up to make the play at the 45.
2 on the play.
Right now,
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Silver. Give it to the halfback. Stiff arm to the ground. Number 39 is here on the stop at the 36. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Maestro, the lone setback. Brown, 53. Looking for room. Hutchinson with the stop at the 36-yard line.
One
Well,
yard
they didn't
gain
get
on the play.
It's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Panthers come out of the bunch formation. Pushes it out to the left. Can't get it from behind. McFarland takes him down at the 27. Maestro running hard, going right to arm tackles. Third and maybe one.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The visiting team got out of the 46. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. With just a little too much air under
The
it.
intended receiver on the play.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. This one is no good in the distance. No good.
First
And
and
for the
10.
missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 34. They'll go from the I formation. They'll go with the play fake. With the pass. The pass is picked off.
Come on.
Fumble, loose ball. The visiting team recover. The offense recovers its own fumbles.
First and
After the
10.
interception, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The Panthers with a four-man front. Hand it off. It's free. The Panthers scoop it up.
The coach is trying to figure out what's going wrong out there. Is it poor play calling, great defensive play, or simply just poor execution?
First
So
and
after
10.
the fumble now, it's
Ball
first
on
and
the
10.
45-yard line.
He goes to the tailback. Lion is there for the
35.
tackle.
The ball
When you run a play to the outside,
Loss of
at
2
least
on the
one
play.
offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Second and 13. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Maestro, the lone back. Gets the handoff on the delay. He's brought down behind the line for a short
On the
ball.
carry.
So here's how
1
each
yard
team has
loss
done
on the
protecting the
play.
ball, or lack thereof, perhaps.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is the away team 26, the Panthers 7. The
And
teams
we're
are
ready to
ready
start
for
the second quarter. Third down and play, you have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first. The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. Closing in with the pass, jumping and has it. Bolden comes up to make the play. He's over the century mark in yardage with that last reception. Ball on
and
the
10.
20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Race here as they're in the red zone trying to save the game. He lost it. The Panthers scoop up the fumble. They got that one back. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 9.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Crosses it out to the right. What a score. Number 54 is there for the tackle. Nystrom runs off tackle for him. With the throw. Touchdown, Panthers.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good. Lopez completed pass after pass, accounting for all the yardage on that drive.
Yeah, he and his receivers were on the same page, and that got him a score.
Mackey looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 19. Franklin returns this one to the 33-yard line.
On the return.
They'll take
Ball
their own
at the
33.
33-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers with a four-man front. With the carry, fakes the handoff. Looking for the long completion down the left side. And he makes, no, he can't hold it in. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Craig makes the tackle at the 40-yard line.
He's really getting it done out there. I talked to the offensive coordinator this week, and he told me that he was going to be an important part of this offensive game plan.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Gets the pass off. And he had lost it incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with
it. Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson lines up deep for the turn. This one goes out of bounds.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
First
Ball on their own 9.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Brown takes the handoff with the pass. McFarland comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. Number 26 picks up about 6 after that catch. Ball on their own 14.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
The visiting team with a four-man front. 35. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Olsen was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play. Third and 4. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Nice drop. The lone back. Dropping back. Throws it. Gets his hand on it.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to say.
Mackey is ready to punt this one away. Molden is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made. The 49-yard line. First
Ball on
and
the
10.
49-yard
Ball
line.
on the 49-yard line.
Hughes, the lone back. Hank comes up to make the play.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second and 13. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hodges out of the gun. Hughes, the motion man. Throws it. In and out of bounds.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever play him, and he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and 13. Ball on the 48-yard line.
He'll go with the quarter defense. On the run. Gets his hand on it.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
On the coverage.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. They'll spot this one where it went out.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. McFarland is there for the tackle, and he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking, and when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The visiting team with a four-man front. Number 54 is there on the spot at the 42. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The visiting team out with 8 guys in the box. This one will be spotted at the 44. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Nystrom battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Third and 7. Ball on the 44-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
He hits his receiver. The 30. The 20. McFarland is there for the tackle.
Makes the reception.
Very dangerous, John.
He's one of those guys in the NFL who can really fly. He does a good job running his routes, and you can count on him to make the catch if he can get to it. But what makes him really special is what he does once he gets it in his hands.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Number 52 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 10-yard line. Guy who takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second
10 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the 4th ring. Lions comes up to make the play at the 10. Nice couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
Third
They need
and
10
8
for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Dropping back under pressure with the throw. Claiborne with the tackle.
35,
the home
the
team
catch.
has 6
Gain of
failed
2 on
3rd
the
down
play.
attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
This will be a chip shot.
Lined up for the field goal.
The field goal
is
attempt is good. 3 points here, so they're down now by 9. Mackey will be kicking off. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 18-yard line. They forced a 3 and out on the last series.
They'll
So
take
they have
over
first
at the
and 10
35-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. And he can't find a way to keep possession.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hodges from the shotgun with the throw, and he just can't hang on.
pass ball
2 in a row just dropped.
Robinson, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Huge lone setback. Going long. This one falls complete. Right,
Robinson,
was there on the
intended
coverage.
receiver, on the play.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a bad field position.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers line up in trips bunch. Back breaking free. McFarland comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down out of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets the ball off, and he stopped at the 42. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest.
1 yard gain
Nice
on the
play.
play.
The handoff on the delay brings it ahead for about a yard.
Second
Ball on their
and
own
9.
42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
8 defenders in the box on this. Give it to the halfback. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Third on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The visiting team come out on the 46.
48.
Let's it down. Wraps him up and brings him down.
He felt the pressure coming, couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
Mackey will punt it away. Molden into return. From the 34.
27-yard punt, return for a gain of 1 yard. They'll start the drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time. With a counter play. The 50. The 40. The 30. Flanagan is there for the tackle at the 13.
You got into the open field. He just turned on the speed, and he accelerated into the secondary. This defense has a real tough time chasing him down.
First
Ball
and
on
10.
the 13-yard
Ball
line.
on the 13-yard line.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Mark it at the 4-yard line. The tackle is his fifth of the game. Pickup of about 8. Four more yards to the end zone.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Knight line up behind his fullback in the eye. Pressure coming. Pass falls incomplete.
Making shots like that really affect his rhythm on the receiver.
Third and 2. Ball on the 4-yard line.
With the throw, it was tipped. Thomas with the coverage.
Thomas on the coverage.
This should have 21 yards from this attempt. The veteran attempting for the field goal.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive, we'll get them a TD.
Williams comes in to kick off. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 19. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt. So they have first and 10
start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man back. Turner comes in motion. Throwing. And this pass is completed. This one will be spotted at the 44-yard line. Found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First
Ball on
and
their
10.
own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at
Number
the
35
43. He wraps up the ball carrier, so the tackle total is now 4.
Second and 12. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Nice run. It's a lone back. They give it to the halfback. McFarland is there for the tackle at the 44. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man punt. Molden makes the play at the 32-yard line. The move to change again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
First
Ball on
and
the
10.
32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the 4-3 with the pass.
Incomplete
Pass
pass.
was incomplete.
Robinson
On the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Nice pass is the deep back. Setting up play action. Throwing. Just couldn't get that pass on.
Pretty good play call on that. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. Rosen drops the interception.
Incomplete pass.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes for play. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
It'll be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yard.
The field goal attempt is no good.
Comes up short.
First
After
and
the missed
10.
field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 39-yard line. It's the toss to the right. Bart is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 47-yard line.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Pressure lets this pass fly deep down the middle. This pass is incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up their line, you can take away his receiving option, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Knight in the backfield. Crossing it right, trying to get past the 6. Bart makes the tackle. It's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down.
They did a pretty good job of recognizing what they want to do. It just got there a little late.
First
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 37-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6. Knight fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
37-yard line.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Throwing. And he can't find a way to keep possession. Schaefer was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hughes, the lone back.
25.
Here they come. Throws it. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Third and 10. Ball 37-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The visiting team comes up empty on another third down attempt. Their 8th such failure. Dixon will have to get a lot of leg into this one.
The
That
field
one
goal
doesn't have
attempt
the
is no
distance. It
good.
comes up short. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half.
First
So they're
and 10.
ready to go on offense
Ball on the
after the missed field
44-yard
goal. They'll start at the 44. The visiting team come out in a 4-3 with the pass broken up. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Only one man back. Drops back. Throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Set.
Under pressure with the pass, and he just can't hang on.
Defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that serve.
Mackey comes into the game for the punt. Molden looks like he's ready for the return. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it, and he dropped it. Hit another drop for him.
Robinson, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming, launches it deep to the left. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set.
Pressure wraps him up and brings him in.
Here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Williams is ready to punt this one away. Robinson sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Gets rid of it. And he makes no, he can't hold it.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Johnson, the man in motion. Drops back. Rolls right. Doesn't get much behind it. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. It's away the off-balance throw. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work. About timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous and he has to get rid of the ball.
Mackey will come in now, punt it away. Bolden sets up to run back the punt. From the 18-yard line. Bolden with some good moves and gets good yardage, bringing it back to the 31.
They'll take their own 31-yard line. First and 10.
Hodges scans the defense from the gun. Here they come. Throwing. And he fails to hang on to that. Get another drop.
Schaefer, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dropping back. Sets up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun. Closing in. Going for the deep man. Gets his hand on it. That's his third drop.
Crane on the coverage.
Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson back to return. From the 35.
33-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
So they have first and 10
start the
here.
drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Under pressure, steps up with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Number 54 at his hand zone.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Gets the pass off. He went up there and he got it. Number 39
Timeout
makes
call
the
by the
play.
offense.
That completion will give him 200 yards passing.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
Only one man back.
Hut, hut. White, 72. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Third and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
Only one man back.
53. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Drops back. Pressure going deep. Broken up. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Set.
Douglas heads out to drive his field goal.
The field goal attempt is no good.
No good.
First
After
and
the missed
10.
field goal, they'll set up shop at the 40.
Set.
The
Red,
Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Hut. Hut.
Hands it off. Midfield. They'll spot this one at the 47-yard line. So that tackle was his third.
First
And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Set.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package.
Blue, 16. Hut. Hut.
Closing in. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. That's the end of the second quarter with the score. The visiting team ahead of the Panthers, 29-17.
17.
Williams looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 16.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
The
Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Set. Gray, 72. Hut.
Hands it off. Nice play fake. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
Maestrom, the long back.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
The blitz is on. With the throw, incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Third and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid sacks. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Fair catch called for. The Panthers grab the line ball. Can't field the punt, and it winds up in the kicking team's hands.
Some returners, not all of them, have a tendency to peek at defenders running downfield. And when they do that, you'll find they lose the ball.
So after the fumble now, it's
Ball
first
on
and
the
10.
36-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Laid it up a little too short for that time.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Sheds the tackle. Hutchinson punishes the ball carry at the 36.
No gain.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
Line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He
Oh,
appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Douglas needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance.
The
That
field
one
goal
was short
is
for the
no
ball he
good.
kicked it.
First
After
and
this
10.
field goal, they're set to
Ball
go
on
on
the
offense
43-yard
at the
line.
43-yard line. The Panthers with a four-man front. Hands it off to the back, runs for the tackle. They'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. That's
Gain
3
of
tackles
2
so
on
far
the
for
play.
today. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Robinson, the man in motion. And the counterplay. Can't bring him down. Douglas is there on the stop at the 48. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Third and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Great fake. Incomplete. That's
That's
third
ball
one.
incomplete.
He's been unable to bring it in.
Robinson, the intended receiver on the play.
Williams is ready to punt this one away. Robinson is back to receive this kick. Runs through the tackle.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team cut out in the fourth grade. Thomas makes the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. There are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 26-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a dive back. Gets the delayed handoff. Sets the tackle. Nicely busted through for a few tough yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving this third down, so they failed to convert on
1-yard
third down.
loss on the play.
Molden will go back to accept this punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
25.
Gets the ball. Dropped in the backfield for a short
On the
loss.
run.
The defensive
1
tackle
yard
stops him
loss
at the
on
line
the
of
play.
scrimmage. Second and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Crosses it out to the left. Flanagan comes up to make the play.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
No gain on the play.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package.
74.
Gets rid of it. Hits the receiver on the screen. Flips the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 48. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. The defense blitzes. The quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great because he saw us coming. Main calm and threw an accurate pass.
Set. Blue. 58.
He goes to the tailback. Morgan is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tacklers.
They give it to the halfback. Whitehead brings him down at the 25-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Clark records the tackle at the 22-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Gain of 2.
Third
17 yards where they had to go for a first. The visiting team line up in bunch formation. Hands off to the tailback. Craig takes him down with a nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
First 10 yards away from the end zone.
On the 10-yard line.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Looking to run it here. Number 53 pulls it at the
1 yard
9-yard
gain on the
line.
play.
Takes it up the middle for a yard.
Second
9 yards
and
to
9.
get them 6
Ball
points.
on the 9-yard line.
Set. Blue. 58. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Hands it off to the back. Sparks makes the tackle. Hughes takes it up the
1
middle
yard
for a
gain
yard
on the
or two.
play. Third
Drive
and
9 yards away
Ball
for a
on the
touchdown.
9-yard line.
Set.
Pressure coming. The rush gets to him from behind.
Lloyd makes
When you
the
think
sack.
about guys who have a big
5-yard
heart,
loss
this
on the
guy has
play.
to be at the top of the list. He just never lets up out there.
Set.
They're looking to make a good kick here.
The
Veteran
kick
kicks
is
through.
good.
What they want to do now is to realize they've established some things on offense and to improve upon them the next drive to get a TD rather than a field goal.
Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 20. The offense takes over
10 yards.
after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Set.
The visiting team come out of the 4-3. Reed to get free. Number 52 comes up to
Number
make the
35,
play.
the ball
The
carrier.
defense held their
Gain of
positions
2
and didn't
on
let
the
them get
play.
very far.
Second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Runs through the tackle. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 36.
Gain of 4 on the
Maestro
play.
picks up some tough yards there.
Third and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Pressure gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. An errant pass that
The
time.
intended receiver on the play.
Set.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. They'll
Ball
take
on their
over
own
at the
29.
29-yard line. First and 10.
Set.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Going to the left. And keeps it good. Number 53 is there on the
On the
stop.
carry.
Hughes
Gain
makes
of
the
4
gain
on
of
the
3.
play.
Let's make it 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel back. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. Carry was his intended target. Number 53 had the coverage on the
Intended
play.
receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hodges aims the defense from the gun. Hands it off. Spark is there for the tackle at
1
the
yard loss
31.
on the play.
They can't get the first down on that running play. And since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt away. From the 35-yard line.
32-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards. They'll take over at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Turner in motion. Toss play to the left. Hurdles free. Molden takes him down.
Number 35.
Nystrom has room to work with on the outside. 6 yards. Second down and 4 to go.
On the 44-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Number 39 comes up to make the play at the 45. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
Only one man back. They'll bring the blitz with the throw, and he makes he can't hold it in.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
With the pass. Incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long.
Third and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Nystrom, the lone back. Drops back. Oops. Gets rid of it. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
I think that was the case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Mackey will come in now to punt it away. Number 88 lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. The rookie gets a big gain there.
He's got rare vision and patience for a young back, and that should give him a lot of success.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
74.
Looking to run it here. And he's brought down. 32. And because his third tackle of the game.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cuts, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
1 yard gain on that play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Knight, the lone setback.
74.
Dropping back. Closing in. This one falls incomplete. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Panthers come out in a nickel package.
Pass!
Throws it. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
I think he was trying to do something with it before he had it. You have to look the pass into your hands and secure it before you start thinking about running it downfield.
Robinson is the deep return man. From the 37-yard line.
30-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards. The Panthers will start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set!
On the carry. Play action. Gets rid of it. Yet another drop for him.
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hands are off to the back. Number 54 got very good penetration here.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
3rd
Ball on
and
their own
12.
38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. With the throw, fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. Molden into return. From the 40-yard line.
29-yard
return, he's brought down at the 47.
Yards. First
Ball on
and
their
10.
own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. On the call, Craig is there for the tackle. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 15. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Off balance throw. Short completion to the wide receiver on the right side. Robinson didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made a sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hodges back in the shotgun. Robinson in motion. Drops back. Makes the throw. Sack. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and moves. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 40. Lincoln appears to have sustained an injury. It'll make his way to the sideline under his own power.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The vision team come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry, gets rid of it, gets his hand on it. Claiborne was there on the coverage.
Claiborne on the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Nystrom is the deep back. Vincent is there for the tackle at the 49.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
35.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
On the play.
Mackey comes into the game for the punt. Franklin looks like he's ready for the return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line. They'll
First
take
and
over
10.
at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Douglas comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Panthers 32-17. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
They line up in the line. Gets the call. Craig comes up to make the play at the 44. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is the ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
Ball on their own
44-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Receiver with a lot of open room. Got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
First
Ball on the
10.
40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Looking upfield. Thomas makes the stop. The 38. Knight takes advantage of a little daylight. Picks up 3 yards. Second and 8.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the 4-3. They carry it. Hank stops him at the 37-yard line.
1 yard
Bowman
gain
has
on
picked
the
up
play.
now over 100 yards on the ground.
Third
Third down, they had to get it to the 30
Ball
for a
on the
first.
37-yard line.
The Panthers come in a dime package. Gets the pass off. He couldn't control it. He just dropped his fourth pass.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
Dixon needs to put everything he has into this one.
The
He
field
didn't
goal
get all of
attempt is
it, and the
no
kick
good.
falls short. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 44. The visiting team with a four-man front. Misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 43. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that play. Nice. Didn't have much to work with on that running play. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package. Under pressure.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometime.
And they'll face a long third down
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The lineup was two backs. Turner comes in motion. Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Number 39 makes the play at the 38-yard line. Looking for room. Play action. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. He just dropped his fourth pass.
On the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. The visiting team come out in a dime package. Incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
As expected, they'll go for it here. Throws it. He couldn't control it. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about fourth down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed fourth down conversions.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
This one is handed off. Morgan makes the tackle at the 42. Just about a 3-yard gain. Second and 7.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun. Hodges sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks the tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Yellow, 74.
In misdirection. Flanagan with the tackle at the 47-yard line. Knight runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Panthers have 8 guys in the box. With a counter play. Douglas is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. They blitzed it backfield.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Ball on the 34-yard line. The Panthers with a 4-man front. Handed it off to the back. Whitehead comes up to make the play at the 25.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball on this one. He's one of those guys that can help set the pace, controlling the clock early, and help you close it down by keeping the clock moving late in the game.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers come out of the 4-3. Jackson stops him for negative yardage.
I'll tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside, dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
Third down, and they'll have to try to get it to the 24-yard line to pick up a first down. Bowman, the lone back. With the pass. The pass ball's incomplete. Shepard was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play.
Dixon missed from 50 yards plus on his last try. That one, the moment he kicked it.
First and
After the
10.
missed field goal, they'll set up a shot at the 35. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 34.
Okay, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Nickelback this time. Pressure coming. Long throw. And he dropped it. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass ball's incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Panthers line up in Tripp's bunch. Drops back. Throw it. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
Now and then you'll see a guy take off running with the ball before it gets there. Looks like that might have been one of those times.
Franklin sets up, waiting for the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
First
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. He gets the carry. They'll go with the play fake. With the pass, gets handled. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hot. Hot. Hot.
Hands off to the tailback. Number 53 is there for the tackle at the 35. Gain of about a yard. And they'll face a long third down here.
35-yard line.
Yellow. 74.
Hands it off. Number 49 is there on the stop.
On the carry.
The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
Nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Williams is ready to punt this one away. Robinson sets up to run back the punt.
Hot.
From the 30-yard line.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
The first and 10 will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield.
35.
Lopez with a man in motion.
Hot.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off ball. He makes the catch anyway. Claiborne takes him down at the 43.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Looking for room. Can't pull him down. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Second and 2. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a dive package. Pressure.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the field or to see him right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Third down, the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Nice, the lone setback. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to cover an opponent's best receiver.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Drops back. He never saw that one coming.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on fourth down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
Williams comes in motion. In this direction. Floyd is there for the tackle at the 44. They brought the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
44-yard line.
Williams, the deep man. Receives the handoff. Bart comes up to make the play. At the 4-yard loss, trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
He brought some extra guys up on the run blitz. They got penetration, and they shut the play down.
Second and
long coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. With a counter play, Lloyd is there for the tackle at the 45.
No gain
Just
on
back
the
to the
play.
line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Here's a
and
third
11.
and long situation.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bowman is the deep back. Hand it off. Hanks is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
6 on the play.
Williams will come in now to punt it away. Robinson back to return. Fair catch called for.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. Closing in, throwing. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach, sure his defensive lineman pumped up.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. And he drops the pass. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a set. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Third and 10. Ball on the yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the passes.
The intended receiver on the play.
Mackey comes into the game for the punt. Franklin is back to receive this kick. From the 49.
30-yard
takes the punt to the 43.
5 yards.
They'll take
the
the 43-yard line.
43-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Whitehead is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Bowman was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage. And we're at the 3-minute mark.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Panthers come out of the 46. With a counter play. The back breaks free. The 30, the 20, the 10. And they get him down inside the 5 to save the touchdown.
These guys are going to shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
With the carry, Hank comes up to make the play. At the 2, Williams takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 2-yard line.
Green 16.
Can he get there? White Pulls him down
Williams
behind
on
the
the
line.
carry.
Great
Loss of
penetration
2
there.
on
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
Three yards
ball.
will get them 6
Ball
points.
on the 3-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Hand it off. Touchdown, visiting team.
And he
Touchdown.
powers his way in there. He follows that push, and he gets the score.
Hut.
Comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The visiting team are now well positioned for a victory with time left for 3 scoring drives.
Yeah, the defense really needed to force a punt there. They couldn't get it done. This one is over.
Williams is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is fielded by Mason. The Panthers have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 32.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Set.
Johnson goes in motion.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
It's a blitz. He gets there and pulls him down from behind. Fumble.
Wow.
Looks like
48.
they'll go with a hurry up here.
Hut.
With the pass. This one falls incomplete. He just dropped his 4th
The
pass.
intended receiver on the play. Third and long. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Set.
The visiting team
72.
come out in a dime package.
Hut. Hut.
Gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass.
Receiver on the play.
Set.
Even though it's 4th and 1 here, they're going to go for it.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. And he had it and lost it, incomplete. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Hut. Hut.
Tosses it out to the left. Hank comes up to make the
On the
play.
carry.
26-yard
Loss
line.
on the
Dixon
play.
wasn't able to get anything going on.
Second and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. You give it to the halfback. Sparks is the guy who's there to bring him down. Nixon
Gain of
runs
6
it through the
on
middle, a
play.
gain of about 6. If
Third
they could
and
get it to the
5.
16-yard
Ball
line,
on
that
the
would be a first
21-yard
down.
line.
Stops him for negative yardage.
Timeout.
Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
And that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball in the clock. Get into position to add at least 3 points.
They're lined up for the kick. It should be about a 43-yard attempt.
The
Clearly
field
not the
goal
result
is
he was.
first
After
and
the missed
10.
field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 32-yard line. They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Yet another drop
The
for him.
intended receiver on the play.
They have to move him down quickly here on second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Set. Grab. 72.
The blitz is on. Under pressure. The
Timeout
Panthers
called
call
by
a
the
timeout.
offense.
They have one timeout remaining. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the
Third and
blitz.
15.
They went down hard.
Ball
That's one of those cases where they have
27-yard
more
line.
rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
Throwing.
The
That is his
ball
fifth
incomplete.
mishandled
Number
pass.
87, the intended receiver on the play.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. And he makes the grab. The defender goes down. And they go over the middle. The home team calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Maestro, the lone setback.
Silver.
Lopez
72.
sends a man in motion. Pressure coming. Deep throw. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
That is his fifth
Number 87,
mishandled pass.
the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set. Grab.
Johnson moves in motion.
Hot. Hot.
Rolls out to his left. Throws it. This
pass
one falls
ball
incomplete. He's had a
Number
lot of
35,
trouble
the intended
reeling in the
receiver on the
passes.
play. Third and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
The visiting team come out of the dime package with the pass, and he makes no, he can't hold it in.
Number 35,
That is his
the
fifth
intended receiver
mishandled
on the
pass.
play.
Pass.
The pass off. He can't bring it down inbounds.
Set. Hot.
He'll take a knee.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 39, the Panthers 17.
This is Al Michaels and John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.